Welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks since I've uploaded and I'm sorry about that. Just been so busy with a whole bunch of other things. Today I was inspired to pick up the camera and start another video. Ryan actually needed my help filming a video for him, so I'm gonna go and help him out. While we're out helping him out, we are gonna talk about 5 things that I hate about the new Wrangler JL. But before we get too far into it, look at that sunlight coming through there, I just want to give a shout out to a guy reached out to me, member of the Jeep community. I just want to give him a big shout out. His name is Adam Aldinger and he can really use all of our help. He is a veteran for our armed forces and there's nothing I can respect more than anybody who fights for our country. He reached out to me. He's actually part of Custom Offset's American Heroes Dream Giveaway. They're actually gonna select one person to get their dream build, whether it be a truck or a Jeep or any sort of 4x4. And he reached out to me, emailed me, and he wanted to say that he's a big fan of the channel, which I really appreciate. But what sets Adam apart from everybody else, and I know where you guys can help us out, he is the last of the contestants to be considered that owns a Jeep. So let's give him a big Jeep community welcome, get his dream build built. So go ahead to customoffsets.com, find your way to the American Heroes giveaway, and go vote for Adam. Again, he's the only one with a Jeep. It's a JK, it's manual, which, I mean, took my heart away right there. So after this video, I will be going there to vote. You all should too. Let's get this guy his dream build. He's done enough for our country, and it's the least we could do is to go to a website and vote for him to win his dream build. So you can see we have the doors off. We are ready to roll. I also took the T-tots off, so let's go help Ryan out with this video and talk about a few things I don't like about this Jeep. So Ryan's down there, about ready to film here. We found this sweet hill, so I parked the Jeep up. Sunset, perfect timing. I mean, just look at that, overlooking the kingdom here. Absolutely gorgeous sunset tonight, especially with the top off and the mojito showing. This is just absolutely beautiful timing. So let's get back down there and help Ryan out for a minute. Alright, so we're done helping Ryan out, but yeah, I don't think his phone made it through that one. Let's check out the carnage down there. Yeah, that's I don't think that one's gonna make it. So let's get on to the 5 things that I hate. I hate to use the word hate. It's 5 things I really do not like about the Wrangler JL. I have to talk over Ryan's truck, which is running in the background. I hope you guys can hear me. There's a little bit of wind as well. Now, I've talked about a few of these and you guys already know I made videos on them, but a few of them are, you know, they're my biggest pet peeves, and in my opinion, they deserve at least 2 videos. Number 1, the biggest one, and we all know that I'm a big advocate for getting rid of this feature, trying somehow to bypass it with some modules, some things like that. I actually made a video on a module that, you know, reverses this, but it's the auto stop start. So this button right here, and obviously we don't have to get all that into it. Let's move on to number 2, and that is the door detents, which I've made a video about how to remove these from your actual door. This is the bolt that would hold it in if you had them. Again, I made a video on this, how to remove them from your door. If that's something that you want to fully commit to taking out of the Jeep, you just cover up the hole with some clear mask or something like that, so that way water doesn't get inside your door. Another subscriber actually commented on the video. He said, why would you do that? You can just jam it back into the door. And I didn't think it would work because I think this bolt sticks out a little too far and it would hit the door detent, which is inside of the door. But actually he was right. So I put a sweatshirt in here and I actually shut the door with the detent in there, and sure enough, it snapped into the door. That is something that you can do if you know, you want the door detent you know, off for the summer. Maybe in the winter I'll pop them back out and connect them, because I'm not gonna be taking my doors off But in the summer, I just take my doors off so frequently that I just didn't want that extra step to take the doors off. Now, number 3, I'm gonna turn the Jeep on for you because this is something that, if you haven't noticed, is a little loud. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna crank the AC all the way up, have the AC running full blast, and of course you can't hear it now because it doesn't want to act up if it's really hot out. You all know I'm talking about the cooling fan for the AC. That thing is blisteringly loud and everybody complains about it on the forums. Apparently the 2.0 turbo engine has a different fan blade and is quieter, but the 3.6 liter gets the fan that is the loudest because of the way it's made, different aerodynamics, something like that. Of course, it's not gonna act up for me right now. It's just not that hot outside. It doesn't have to work as hard. The auto start stop, the door detents, and the AC fan. How about the auto park feature that the automatics have? At work, I've run into this quite a few times. It's very annoying. The Jeep will automatically recognize if the door is on, and if you go to open it, say like if you're backing up and you don't want your rear fender or rear tire to hit something, the Jeep will automatically shift into park and stop. Again, this is a feature so you know your door doesn't get ripped off or anything like that. It's just another safety feature. But mine doesn't have it because I have a manual transmission, which means I have a manual parking brake, which means that it is not connected electronically. So if you want to override that thing, buy a manual. I actually have 2 more features I want to talk about. The Rubicons, as another YouTuber, Lightbright, said, the Rubicon should come with skid plates on the bottom. I totally agree with her there. It just makes sense. Obviously, if you're going to be taking this thing off-road, a Rubicon obviously is going to be the choice, and you should have skid plates on the bottom, protect all the undercarriage, stuff like that. But the one I want to talk about, which is 5/6, is, and it's not as big as something like skid plates, it's just a small feature. If you have a dimming rearview mirror, you can't change it to be an auto dimming rearview mirror, which I'm actually kind of on the edge about. It kind of distracts the driver when you're looking in the rearview mirror and there's brights in your eyes and you just want that mirror to dim itself. But the problem is that all the settings are inside the touchscreen, which again distracts me from driving and having to go through the menus. You can actually set it to your home screen here on the bottom, but these are most of the controls that I normally use. So to turn on the auto dimming mirror, I would have to either go into apps and then scroll over and find it, and oh, there it is, auto dimming mirror, and then turn it on. Or if I'm regularly in my Sirius XM or something like that in my phone, I could just go to the controls button that I have down here, and it's up here. So the apps button is 1, slide over to rear view mirror 3. The controls button that you have 1, 2, so it's 2 steps. And I know it's small, but with all the redundant buttons that are on the Jeep, like you can see, heated steering wheel, all your AC controls, heated seats, all this stuff is in control, so it's kind of redundant anyway. I figured this would be an auto dimming rear view mirror, so they should have put like maybe a button up here to make it turn the auto dimming on and off. I don't know. It's a small thing that I noticed that distracts me from driving, especially if somebody has their brights on. I don't need the brights in my eyes. That's one way to distract me. But if I want the dimmed mirror on, I need to get distracted again, go into the big touch screen and turn it on. All right, the daylights went out. Obviously the sun has set. There's the Jeep in the background, LED lights on. There's Ryan with his tail light on. We are fitting to get out of here, cruise home. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I don't like to use the word hate, but these are just 5 things that I personally don't like about the JL. Leave some comments below on some things that you guys don't like on your JL. Leave me a big thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Get out there and vote for our buddy Adam, the only Jeep left in the Custom Offsets Challenge. Really help out some veterans. Even if you don't want to vote for Adam, vote for somebody else. They all are a part of the military. They fought for our freedoms. It's the smallest thing that we could do to give back to them, but vote for Adam. My personal opinion, vote for Adam, the only Jeep left. So let's get that Jeep lifted and built up for him. I know he would greatly appreciate it. Anybody in that contest would greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram. Get down there, hit that subscribe button. Again, we're just getting started. Just a question to throw out there. What kind of wheels and lift do you guys think I should get? Or what do you think that I am getting? Focus, come on. So that'll be a fun one to see in the comments, what you guys think I'm doing or what you think I should do. I do plan on taking this off-road. I just need to get it built, that kind of stuff. I am going to visit my brother probably next year in Colorado. Some hiking off-road trails and some camping. So yeah, go ahead, leave that comment below. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go vote for Adam, and we'll catch you in the next one. Now that it's dark out, obviously this video took a minute because I was helping Ryan out. If you guys are still with me, people do ask how bright these light bars get. I'm gonna show you just real fast. So this is the road that Ryan just filmed on. These are my regular headlights. We come down here, you can see the switches I put in. Well, not really, it's too dark, but boom. And there's my cube lights. So for reference, cubes off, cubes on. And with the cube lights on, we're gonna go ahead and hit the 30, and when we hit the 30, boom. You guys can see it just lights up everything, and that's everything off, 30 on, everything off, cubes on, everything on. It just lights up everything. Mostly my hood, which is kind of a little bit annoying, but I got that blackout on